This week, we leave the van behind and fly to Phoenix, Arizona for the Super B RV show. We just arrived. It was a rough flight. It looks like there's a dust storm outside.
Do you remember the last time you stayed at a hotel?
No.
You excited for the Super B show?
Oh yeah. And it's the first time we've been to an RV show that is just Bs and B pluses. Look at the sign, bottom right corner.
There we are. It's still nice and quiet.
Yep. Perfect for filming.
There's the loft.
Dun, dun, dun. This is really cool. It's basically our van with a pop top. I'll let you go up first.
Okay, here
All right.
you hold the camera.
Don't fall.
I got this.
I'm right behind you.
It's nice up here. Come on up.
Ooh, I really like the big window. So what do you think?
I love it. I really like the view from up here.
It is nice.
Remember when we were camping at Crater Lake? And we went on that scenic drive? When we pull into an overlook, we can pop the top and hang out up here for a completely different view.
Yeah, that would be really nice.
Imagine Crater Lake.
Yosemite.
Whale watching on the Oregon coast.
The nice thing is if the weather isn't quite right or it's really cold, we can always jump downstairs and use the bed in there. We just finished a full walkthrough of the Loft Edition. Keep an eye out for that. And I got my hat back on.
And most importantly, Leo's with us.
Yes, he is. Look at him.
Hey, Leo.
By the way, I love this Pelican. It's working out really well for all our camera gear. Getting set up. Gonna put the flyers out.
I have to say, I really enjoy hanging out with Neil this morning and checking out his Aktiv.
Well, I enjoyed the coffee.
Well, you enjoyed the coffee, but I like the modifications he's made.
Everyone's different. That's what's fun about it.
What did you think of the bike rack?
That was really nice.
All right, all set up?
Well, all I gotta do is put flyers out.
Hey, Joe, Randy.
Randy, nice to meet you.
Subscriber and fan, and just wanted to come out and say how much it's meant to me that you guys have really sparked a lot of ideas for me. Mary and I will be leaving this summer in our van. That's something we never would have considered had it not been for watching your channel and getting familiar with your lifestyle and how you make that work. That we have our health and we have the means to go. And thanks to you and Kate, we have the ideas and we're going to take off.
And what did you guys end up in?
We got a 2019 Travato K.
Okay.
And we're really happy with it. We've been out just a couple of times. A couple more times we'll go, and then June we're going to hit the road for the whole summer.
Congratulations. Thank you for coming by, Randy.
Thanks a lot, Joe.
Let's say hi to Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Since you're not here, we're saying hello on camera for you.
A lot of people stop by and meet us at the show, which is awesome. But an interesting thing that's been coming up is a lot of people have been telling us that they have an HOA and they have restrictions on parking a RV. We met a lot of friends who have that issue. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of give you guys a quick look at the Agile behind me because it doesn't have the awning on the side, which is usually a dead giveaway for an RV. And the AC unit is down below, so it's not up top like ours. If you close all the doors, it doesn't look like an RV.
So there's an Agile with the awning. No awning there, and then you can see there's an AC unit on the roof. No AC unit on the roof, so it's underslung in the back of the van.
And there's no spare tire mounted on the back. The Agile is on the Mercedes chassis. This one is all electric, and it does come with an induction stovetop, which I would actually prefer. But to my right is the bathroom. Let's check it out. There's a shower curtain. There's actually a decent amount of room in here. And I like that there's a window in the bathroom. And more importantly, there's a fan.
Well, there's a vent there and a fan above the kitchen.
There's plenty of storage in here. This hanging closet is probably at least 5 times the size of ours. I don't even know if we would have enough clothes to put in here. More storage up here, and that is the vent for the AC unit that's down below. This van is completely different from ours, so there's a couch set up back here that converts into a bed. But one thing I love is all the windows on the driver's side. You get a really nice view of wherever you're parked. I do like that this hallway is wide enough so Joe can pass me if he wants to when I'm working in the kitchen. But I really like this kitchen setup. You got the nice window over here, still have a sink, nice induction cooktop. The fridge is the same size, and again, we would delete the microwave, but there is a microwave in here. I like that this is all electric and it's more stealth.
I'm here with Mark from Truma. We wanted to come by because we have a Truma system in the Hymer. We've really enjoyed using it, but I wanted to come over, check out the cutaway, and ask a few questions about it. So, Mark, could you just tell us in general how the unit works and just some of the specifics about it?
Yeah, sure, no problem. We have an infinitely variable speed fan which will adjust, and that's really what gives you that nice, quiet, almost no noise. You've experienced that as well. So that fan will run based on what the requirements are for heat. It'll draw the air in here, and then as the air flows across, it actually flows across the heat exchanger. So this is an aluminum heat exchanger. Imagine this being completely closed. Surrounding that heat exchanger, you have your stainless steel water tank. No anodes, so there's nothing to worry about there. And then your air flows out into your ducting system that you have situated throughout the inside of the interior of your vehicle. Surrounding the heat exchanger, we're actually heating the water as well. So we have a stainless steel tank. It holds 2.64 gallons, 10 liters of water. Similar experience to a 6-gallon water heater. We have a very fast recovery. On initial startup, we can go from 59 degrees to 240 degrees in about 23 minutes. The Europeans like to be efficient in what they build, and we've definitely have a very efficient unit here. This runs at over 90% efficiency. The unit that you have is a 14,300 BTU burner, but it's a 2-stage, so it'll actually drop to half as much power when it needs to. So it's using limited amount of propane. You'll also find that the fan will be running and distributing heat to the vehicle without actually any propane burning. Okay, cool. So it'll actually use the heat that's in the heat exchanger, and if it's still sensing a temperature differential, and if it has enough heat in the heat exchanger here, it'll actually continue to move that heat throughout the vehicle. I usually recommend that you run it in mixed mode, especially if you're going to be parked alongside and you want to take advantage of the electric heating and the hot water capabilities. Use that 110 volt power. What it will do is, if you're in cold conditions, it will automatically switch between the propane and the electric. I'll give you one of these as well. It's a little short cue on some of the features, but so one of the features that we offer on our controller is a timer. It's a single setting timer. You can override all of your existing settings, and you'll set a start and an end time for that. And so you can say, usually what I would use it for is if I'm going to be out during the day and I don't want to consume propane. I know it's very efficient when it's using propane, but what you can do is allow the temperature to drop down. You know that you're coming back from a hike or something like that, so at 5 o'clock you're going to be back. Have the unit come on, even bring up the hot water, so you can actually set it to actually run the hot water and have it set so when you get back 5 o'clock, everything will be ready to go. Jump in the shower, the vehicle's nice and toasty for you. One single setting, so start and stop. It'll tell you, it'll flash actually the controller, and you can override 100% of the settings. So if you only want it to run on electric when it turns on, or you just want it to run on propane, all those settings are available to you through that timer setting. The timer setting is in the bottom corner over here. You just set that. It'll tell you when you want to start it. Once I hit on, you'll actually see it show up here in the top corner, and that means the timer is ready. Once it hits 4:30, it'll actually start flashing and blinking, which means it's overridden any of the controls that are actually in the settings right now.
Nice.
Okay? So that's a good
Learned
feature
another,
for you.
yeah, learned another new feature today. This is awesome. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
And I have my little cheat sheet. That's it for us at the Super B show. We've had a lot of fun. It was great meeting everyone who came by to visit with us. And now it's time to head back to San Antonio and grab the van. Neither one of us have been sleeping well in the hotel. We both missed the van, and yes, the van is tiny, but it's home. And we can't wait to get home.
It's been different. You can't make coffee every day.
Yep. That's been my biggest thing, is the hotel coffee, and there's nowhere around where I can walk to get a decent cup. So Neil, thank you again for the espresso this morning. It was fantastic. If we do more shows where we fly out to them, I can seriously see us bringing along luggage just to pack coffee and Kate's Instant Pot. And then we just go shopping whenever we get someplace so we can cook.
I gotta get back to van life.
All right, well, let's do it. Let's get packed up, get to the airport, and we can take off.
Can we get some Chipotle?
Okay, we can get some Chipotle. So, my love, where would you like to go next?
Anywhere.
All right.
Where would you like to go?
There are a few places on my list. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to see some fun behind the scenes footage and other things that you can't get on YouTube, head on over to Patreon and become part of the WTR family. If you'd like to see how we live out of our camper van, check out the camper van series from the beginning. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.